Get to the juicy fun content today because Bo7 Zombies Beta. Get to the good shit today. We get to play zombies. It's a fun one. Bro, here we go. Hopping into zombies. First time, chat. This has got one, bro. Okay. Sorry, guys. My friend Jero being very good. See if I have any friends playing zombies. Training course. Fuck, there's a zombie training course for. Receive complimentary Gobblegum Pack each day. Survival is available in the beta. Experiment with new and impactful Gobblegums in your loadout. Beta Gobblegums do not transfer to BO6 or BO7 inventories. Can you get past level 20? I'm gonna check that because we are past day 1 in the beta. Progression is max level still 20. I think until we get to public, the public beta, I think it's gonna be locked at level 20. Then I think it's gonna be like level 30 is the max, but sadly, we do not get zombie operators. This is something that I'm a bit disappointed about, that we don't get any zombie operators. But, I guess going into zombies, I'm gonna use her then.
Efficiency demands sacrifice.
I guess, I'll use one of these three. Buried. Okay, let's go to loadout. Okay, so you start with any field upgrade besides Aether Shroud. So field upgrades must be unlockable very early on compared to the past. field upgrades look like you get them much earlier. I'm gonna say that Aether Shroud's locked behind like level 30 basically, but everything else is you get them early. I'm gonna use Dark Flare, honestly. It's one of my favorites. You know, they don't have field upgrades that I'm too big on in the game at this point, so I'm just gonna kind of I don't think these transfer yet, which is really sad that they haven't transferred them over, but upon game drop, I believe all of these are supposed to transfer over. Me, myself, I am not going to use any Perkaholic or any of that. I'm actually just going to probably use the free ones. I don't want to use any of the crazy ones. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use Gobblegums at all, actually. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use any Gobblegums. Let's see, what do we have for starter weapons? So, it's anything you have unlocked, right? Okay, so levels are shared, which means that basically we could start out with anything we want. To be honest. Okay, so I'm basically to pick a weapon for zombies, right? Let's start out with a pistol and basically a knife. I want to keep it very classic in terms of that. Stun nade. The stun nade and Simtex maybe. We can kind of go wherever we want with attachments. Unfortunately, I don't really have any weapon, but yeah, we're gonna use that. There's no camos in beta, so that's something that we're gonna use the TAC 45, which I know I'm calling it that, but that's because that's what it is in Black Ops 2. And the fact that they changed it, I can't get behind that. I think I'm done with everything. I think it's time to hop in. So we do not get directed or standard. Standard will launch with Ashes of the Damned, which you cannot access right now until the official game launches. Not doing the training course. Okay, thank you. We do not officially have the official operators yet. That sounded really weird, but we don't have the actual Richtofen and the actual zombies crew yet, so we're gonna be playing as basically whoever at this point, and solo. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play solo because I don't want to be in a lobby with other people. All due respect, but I can't have other players holding me back, and 32 people in zombies would be catastrophic. There's a 32 player game mode in zombies, that's insane. So use ARs to eliminate 150 zombies, earn a slaughter medal, and 25 rounds survived. I could get the 25 rounds, potentially. Let's see how crazy the zombies are in this game. Alright, chat, let's get into playing the game. It'd be so cool if I had like a question of the day and shit. So third person is available in the game. It actually looks super fucking weird. I don't remember how you initially access this. Okay, so it's down. So dedicated melee is what we want to be running here. It's first. Here. I'm guessing they don't have any actual. Okay, so you can get criticals with a melee weapon now, and that subjugatingly will give you more points. I know, I'm saying some very weird.
Arming Semtex.
So there is objectives. And these are basically like little SAM trials that y'all can do. There is actually some doors on this map, so it's not completely dead. There is doors and shit to open. And the way that you get power is basically by clearing this infestation. You have to go in here, and I'm gonna kick off the game by buying this Echo 2 shotgun here. Imagine you have to wait for another round, right? Okay, that was actually kind of challenging, I'm not gonna lie. We're not using any gobblegums in this gameplay, so I want to tell you guys it's all gonna be original, it's all gonna be fresh. There will be no gobblegums at all used when I play zombies. So that's the first thing. Like, we are absolutely avoiding gobblegums. Oh, it's a door that we basically had to buy. There's a power machine. Now, there might be some perks on here, I don't know. There is Pack-a-Punch in survival, which is super cool that that's even a thing. It's 5,000 like almost every other map, and in here is actually a mystery box. There's an ammo cache right there. So actually the pistol is pretty formidable at this point in the game. Especially for headshots.
Stun sent.
Insta-kill!
Gonna be sore after that.
Concert thing in zombies again. Super cool. It is 2,000 to open the doors, which is absolutely fucking detrimental. I imagine, but
Tossing Semtex grenade. Okay. Who did I miss?
they are going to try to get Pack-a-Punch here.
You're dropping in with authority. Sending concussion.
Super fun so far, I'm not even going to lie.
Tear them to pieces!
That tiny goblin.
Max ammo!
Look who just leveled up.
Now, the Pack-a-Punch camo, I'm going to say this right off rip. Pack-a-Punch camo, super motherfucking solid. First Pack-a-Punch camo, super solid. I love it. Normally, you guys know I'm not a fan of Pack-a-Punch camos. Um, Particularly the Liberty Falls ones, I ain't a big fan of. The Reckoning ones, I wasn't a big fan of. But you know what? I gotta say it here and now. The farm survival camos are actually looking decent, and Call of Duty may be coming back into its own with some of these camos. This looks very cool. It looks very runic, relic style, and definitely reminds me of like Origins and stuff. So very, very creative. Oh my God. So, Beta zombies is crazy, right? Yeah, you can also fix your field upgrade mid-game, which is something I like. That field upgrades and gobblegum packs are back, so you can just switch them mid-game. I'm not using these gobblegums, chat. I don't know if they transfer or not, but I'm just not using gobblegums. Like, I could show you guys what they do, and I could probably get a high round or something, but I'm not gonna go through like gobblegums cheesy, bro. I am gonna go for this next door though, just to kind of see what's in the house. I'm gonna say this pack-a-punch it is a little work doer. It does a lot of work. Chops down those zombies like they're meat wagons, bro. And that's a fact. I just tell you guys, farm looks really good. Oh my god. It does.
Using point turret.
The weapon's called the Deja Boom. That's actually a creative name, not gonna lie. Deja Boom. Peacemaker is literally on the wall in zombies. Huge W. Perks! And it's not just one or two perks. It's all of the perks. W Treyarch, W Treyarch. Y'all did not just put every fucking perk on the map, bro. No way.
Guess I did have the bandwidth.
My character talking about internet right now, bro.
That's armor.
I want to open this door, but I also want to get pack-a-punch on my pistol too, so. Let's see how good Dark Flare is. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, chat. So zombies are really fun in this game, dude. And you get double XP during beta too, which is huge W, guys. And I know some of you guys can't afford Game Pass. That's where I recommend just switching to PlayStation and buying the game, honestly. But if you can afford Game Pass, it is still the cheaper way to go, despite price hikes and all of the such. Game Pass is still the cheaper way to go, chat. Huge recommendation. You guys to do that. Saw Blade Trap is really cool. It's too bad you don't have like a launch pad trap that you can activate here. That would be a really cool one. Saw Blade Trap is still the way to go here. Well, head into the game. Saw Blade Trap. I'm guessing it's something like, yeah, one trap that's on where, you know, it's the blade. Probably I imagine it's more saw blade. I don't know.
Double points.
Obviously, but I'm really liking Black Ops 7 Zombies. It's fun.
Right tool for the job.
Chat. I'm enjoying it. Wow, so Bo7 Zombies is so good that I literally pack a punch my first game of Bo7 Zombies. Not only that, the mystery box was extremely easy to find. I did not have any issues finding it, as it's right here in this barn. Another thing, pack punch camo looks fucking awesome. Chat! No! It's back! Oh my god. The Origins mystery box is back! Yeah, I was wondering what was up with the cameras, right? And I just go into the mystery box room, and I see the Origins fucking mystery box back, bro. Oh my god, that I hate Origins, but the mystery box is something else, dude. I actually like the mystery box of Origins. Oh my goodness. I was hoping they would fix Tomahawk Collision so it could go through multiple enemies. Doesn't look like that's a change they made this year, unfortunately, but the most enemies I ever see a Tomahawk go through is like 3. Obviously, this pistol isn't too ideal in terms of weapons, which so I'm gonna buy a second armor. It looks like we're gonna be getting the crawlers again, or the little fuckers, start calling them, because that's literally what they are. Or are we getting a mix of zombies? I don't know. Highly recommend training outside the map. It's very, very efficient. Bonus points is back in this game, which fucking, I know I didn't talk about that too much, but absolute W as far as the bonus points goes. Super fun to use. Measured twice, cut once. Alright, so
It's good for you.
let's try out this Wisp T. I know a lot of people wanted to see some gameplay with that. So I definitely want to purchase that. That's going to be the next thing I purchase, just to kind of see that. How that works. Jug is kind of like a side health thing. Augments aren't in the game yet, so we actually don't get any like extended augments like we do. We don't get any augments like we did in Black Ops 6. We don't get those off the rip here, unfortunately. So this is something where, by the way, I don't like these boss rounds, but they're not as bad as some of the other rounds, you know, that we've had in the past. Really, these rounds just really, they challenge you to keep on your feet. Oh shit. They do challenge you to keep on your feet, I'm not gonna lie to you. First time I played this, I was like super grounded, did not know how to play these rounds. But as I keep on playing, I realize that these rounds actually aren't that difficult. It's just a game being a fucking ass the whole time, basically. But Rampage Inducer's back. You guys just saw I walked past it. It's available in the beta. Buying perks is very questionable on this map. It's a huge risk to buy perks. But as you guys can see, the Wisp travels between zombies. I don't think you have any augments or anything. I also don't know if you do or not, because it doesn't really make that clear. However, the wisp travels between zombies as you damage them for a while, which is super fucking cool. And then it goes away for a bit and then comes back. But as you guys can see, really cool ability. I can see it in action a bit more there. And I imagine that this perk kills on almost any round, so it would be very useful for high rounds, I imagine. What's a perk that we're gonna need? Probably stamina up. These guys are getting pretty fast.
That'll bring me up to speed.
So round 14, my first game ever. Okay, so this is really good. I think this is my best like first game on a Call of Duty, in terms of zombies. Very, very good, enjoyable survival map. I'm telling you guys, this is probably my best survival that I've ever done. In terms of that, just because. And they lowered armor vests. Wow, it's 10,000 for max armor now instead of that pricey, seems past around 10 you get Raptors mixed in with the Horde. Does it pass around 11? And, you got everything you need on this map. I like it. It's a survival map. It has Pack-a-Punch, Treyarch, listen to the community. Huge W as far as Treyarch goes on this map because they somehow listen to us and have implemented a survival map that has Pack-a-Punch and
One hell of a flashlight. Tossing stun.
so we're gonna go train for a bit and then pick up, I don't know if we need speed cola, but definitely need double tap at some point here. So I am gonna pick that up.
Local, no taste.
Now double tap is gonna be useful on stuff like pistols, mainly. All it's gonna do for the shotgun is not much. Wow, the game is enjoyable. I'll be honest, I would be enjoying it even more if I could level up right now because, oh my gosh, if you're not playing the zombies, what are you doing, bro? Definitely best game mode in the game. It says Survival, Ashes of the Damned. It's referring to one of the smaller maps of Ashes of the Damned, as the official Ashes of the Damned isn't out, even if you like pre-ordered it. It's not out. On Farm, I imagine normally on Transit or Ashes of the Damned, you would be able to call for an exfil. That is not the case here. You can't do that in Survival, so that adds a whole new element to it.
Here, let me make my point. Damn, no spotter needed.
We need to kind of just save up for the next Pack-a-Punch. What is it? Is it 15k? I imagine it's 15k, but you know, I'm gonna go just check. 15k. So Pack-a-Punch doesn't get any more forgiving, unfortunately. The armor does. So that's a huge jump. far as armor is concerned. I'm gonna say power's a little tough to turn on early. Usually probably have to grab a weapon to turn on power, but oh, there is an exfil for survival. It's just very late. I'm not going to exfil, chat. If it was anybody else, maybe they'd exfil. I'm not going to. I actually... Oh, shit. So they exfil you on the Zersa round, huh? Oh. So you do fight Zersa on, Zersa is tough. Oh man. You gotta keep on moving. Zersa is a really tough enemy. Oh my god.
Stun sent.
Just gotta keep on moving. Zersa, super tough enemy. Little armored beefcake indeed.
Tossing stun.
Oh.
Lump shot would be too quick for this.
Double points.
We did kill Zersa, actually, which is a very tough boss. I need to say, we need to talk about Zersa for a minute. Zersa, cute boss, I guess. But the thing I want to say the most here is Zersa, really cool boss. Oh my god, tough boss, tank of a boss, like abomination level boss, which is crazy to say. But like abomination level boss. The weak points are the little infested nests that are within Zersa's fur, and Zersa's a very tough boss. Like you are not gonna have a fun time fighting Zersa, bro. Super armored, super tough. I did not expect Zersa to be that tough. Generally I would recommend a pack 2 weapon to take her out fast, because pack 1 is just going to take a long time to be able to take her out, and she first pops up on round 15, so you have to watch out for that too, because you're going to need a lot of good stuff. Hopefully you have a wonder weapon by that point, or a pack 2 gun, because if you do not, you're gonna get cooked by Zersa. However, very good boss fight. I fucking enjoyed it. I enjoyed the boss fight. It was fun. Zersa was really fun. I don't often say that about boss fights. One of the few that I enjoyed as a player, that I like enjoyed playing.
Fetch me their souls.
This is one of those enemies I would actually turn off my sound for because the Ravagers have a really annoying echoing scream that they do. And if you don't like some loud noises, guys, this one is gonna get on your nerves. I'm just speaking from experience of this map, which, by the way, huge shout out to this map for making it so I could literally make it to round 18 here on this map without struggling too bad, which obviously means this map is very replayable, just very replayable in general. As a player, I enjoy this map. It's the first taste I have into that Bo7 Zombies. They absolutely crazy.
Fuck it, I won.
Armored zombies are done really well this year. Zombies actually feels a lot more playable to the casual audience, but it also feels like it's leaning towards the hardcore audience at the same time. It's something I love. Zombies feels like it's leaning towards both audiences, which major W to Treyarch on that. Because we're kind of getting a bit of both sides here, leaning towards both audiences with Treyarch. So huge W to them. Still haven't found the arsenal machine. Is it downstairs? Oh.
Like it was made for
Oh,
me.
second camo. Okay, let's talk second camo. It's a really nice and appealing green that I really like. It's not too much, not too little. It's a nice green. It's not a green that's going to piss me off, but it's not a green that, you know, I'm going to fall in love with. But it's like a jade emerald green. I love it, chat. I absolutely love the green camo. It's major W's. Major W's across the board, chat. Major W's across the board, chat. Right now, because we have a goldish orange camo to start off. It looks really sick. And then we get this like greenish camo. It looks even more sick. So, in a way, I love it. Pack 2 feels like it packs a punch. You can feel the difference between 1 and 2, definitely. Takes way more shots. Pack 1. Pack 2 just feels very casual. The game gets a little bit laggy at certain points. I will note that. The game does get very laggy at certain points. Also, I do want to say, like...
Okay, who did I miss?
If you're using a shotgun, I want you guys to be doing what I'm doing and training. This is probably the best way to use a shotgun in general in this game, but especially this automatic shotgun really benefits from training. You get a lot of points from it too. Definitely recommend training. And I ended up putting fireworks on the skin actually, which is really cool. But so round 20 looks like it's going to be one of those rounds be one with a couple Ravagers in it. Ravagers we get a nice combination of Ravagers. They're not like Manglers, where you have them spawn all the time. Right? Like, you don't see them left and right. But at the same time,
Someone's fucking for a promotion.
so the boss spam actually isn't bad on this map. It's very low for the bosses that are seen on this map. The denizens are reworked to be a lot more playable with, a lot more just enjoyable. So huge credit to Treyarch on that. Denizens completely reworked.
Max armor.
I like how you get notified every time there's a potential exfil available. Game feels really playable. Zersa don't come in but every few rounds.
Triggering dark flare beam.
Dark Flare seems to be a really good way to get rid of Zersa faster. I like how it doesn't erase all of Zersa's health, but it erases the majority. Equipment seems effective against Zersa. And what I like most is that there's multiple ways to kill Zersa. It's not, you don't have any one distinct way. You don't have any cheesy spots or ridiculousness. Zersa's a boss that feels like you're actually fighting a boss. Feels like that there's multiple ways to go after Zersa. Yeah, no, it feels good.
Sending good buttons.
Boss that doesn't feel impossible, which is something I can absolutely respect. Zersa doesn't feel impossible. Cutting down her health doesn't feel ridiculously long, like it doesn't take forever. I am gonna say right now, Fireworks is really good from what I've seen. I've used it just a bit and it's really fucking effective. Zersa gives you 500 per kill. It is the elite of the map. So basically what replaces the abomination. And Zersa's very fun for replacing the abomination, I'm not even gonna lie. Great boss to replace the abomination. Super high damage. Not to mention, I got a wonder bar during the beta, which is super fucking dope. Fireworks, really good at gathering points. This will go after enemies, and it's one of the funnest new perks that's available in Call of Duty. I'm gonna put it that way. Like, there is so much room to play around with this perk and the different things you can do with it. Combined with stuff like Dark Flare, it feels extra powerful in this game. You know, I think if it was in a game like BO6, it just wouldn't have the capabilities that it has in BO7.
Insta-kill!
I just don't think it would be nearly as effective as it is in BO7. And as you guys see in the gameplay, super enjoyable. Fun zombies experience. Something that we don't see much of now. And
Fetch me their soul!
I like how Ashes of the Damned looks. It doesn't resemble a Transit remake. To be 100% honest with you, it is completely different. It reminds me of Classified. Reminds me of Classified. I do feel like I have a chance against the Ravagers. They're a lot better than the Denizens because it feels like you can fight them off, guys. And that's where I gotta hand the game its medals, man, because you can fight off this version of Denizens. You couldn't do that in the past. So this is definitely the better version. I want to say it's every 6 rounds you get a Versa after 15. I don't know. What I do know is that the game is super replayable and enjoyable. The ammo mods are fun to play around with too. First one I wanted to test out is the brand new one, obviously. Just like I tested out the brand new perk. I wanted to test out Fireworks. And it turns out Fireworks actually gets a lot of work done. Yeah, Fireworks is a huge one. It will chop down zombie hordes. Just get them moved up, let off some fireworks. Very useful ammo mod. Obviously, it does have some sort of recharge on it, but I forgot that the Wisp does retrieve power-ups as well. A major W of zombies. If I get Pack 3, I'm going to be a huge fan if I could get Pack 3 in my first game here, chat. So let's go for that. Let's try to hit Pack 3 in my first game on Survival Black Ops 6. Or Black Ops 7. I keep on saying Black Ops 6, but this is Black Ops 7. I don't know what I'm talking about, chat.
Measure twice, cut once.
You guys are going to want to avoid getting hit by Zersa, otherwise you're going to take a special area effect that's going to basically make you guys incredibly weak for a moment and temporarily stun you a bit.
In the wheelhouse.
You're going to want to not try to get hit by Ursa. What?
I bought you some lunch.
Where?
It's in the kitchen, and I have. How
From
many
where?
times have I yelled his name?
Sure, I've been playing zombies. Two zombies.
I am on fucking board with
I
this.
really like the Pack 3 camo. It's a blue camo, which looks super fucking dope. Usually you get these in the higher 20s. Pack bunch, but really fun camo. I have really not good.
Bonus points.
Got to stay in rhythm.
However, Pack 3 actually is significantly strong, and even like Yo6 levels are strong. But this thing, as long as you guys have room to fire off shots, just pack a bunch.
Double points.
Unfortunately, you can't progress
Corporate says we need to make some cuts.
camos early yet, but
Damn, new spotter needed.
unfortunately, you just can't progress this. But you guys will enjoy this map, so I don't really see zombie camos. You guys are just gonna enjoy the hell out of it. Trust me when I say that. This map. It's perfect. Not to mention, Pack 3 ammo only. I can see myself playing this because the survival maps. Like that, guys. Here's me just playing survival farm for 28 fucking. Obviously I had to end after that because I was. But yeah, I played 42 minutes of farm for a single most. This is probably the best way to level up weapons. Enchantment. Razor. catch you all later with a about all the streams and everything for a minute. I think I'm gonna get back up at 3 and start streaming.